Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Blessings to all of you. In the West, there is this system of psychology that came into our culture very, very deep. And the founder of it is Sigmund Freud, right? He's the founder of what we call modern and classic psychology. And the word Freud, his family name, actually is contained in the German word Freude, which means joy. And the big difference between the way we look into our tradition on each other and on ourselves, and the way the psychology teaches us to look at ourselves and look at others, is in the aspect of joy. There is no joy in psychology. This is just not a topic. It is not a target or an aim defined that you should reach joy in your life, because it's all about pathology. Yeah. It is about you getting healed from some complexes, or you get cured from this or that. You understand some things. It is more about comprehension. But the aspects of joy, of higher states of life, are inexistent in modern psychology. And it is also reflected in our society. Yeah. There is the aspect of fun. There is the aspect of entertainment. There's the aspect of having great time in that sense. Yeah. But inner joy, the value of inner joy, is something that it hardly is spoken, as if it does not exist truly. While in the spiritual path, in almost all traditions, joy is a central part in it. And you find these key sentences where it says, don't worry, be happy, don't worry, all is fine. Yeah. It is always emphasized to live joyful. Why? Because joy is an expression of union with the divine. Yeah. And so when we see children joyful, it touches us, because it reminds us of this joyful union that we experienced before we came here. And once again, this is another reason why Jesus says, be like the children. Look at this aspect of joy. Make sure that you have joy in your life, that joy is a big part in your life, that it becomes a stable state in yourself. No? That you are not buried under your own knowledge, or under your own importance, or under your own profession and status, and God knows what it is. But that you can have this joy. Even you are the president, even you carry a lot on your shoulders, there must be joy, right? Because the existence is deeply, deeply joyful. Yeah. It is full of life. The all life shows this aspect of joy. When a flower unfolds in the morning, there is a joy in this process. No? When she relieves her scent, there is a joy in it. When we smell that scent, there is a joy coming to us. Everything leads us to joy, right? When we see the morning sun, when we see the clear blue sky, there is coming a joy in us. And this is the way the earth and the existence is made. It wants us to remember joy again and again and again. And of course, the other side wants the opposite. It wants you to keep you in worries and in hurries and in troubles and in never-ending complexes that it seems there is no end to it. There is no way we can come out of it, no? Because the opposite of peace is not war, yeah? The opposite of peace is a joyless world, yeah? It's a dark world. It is where there is nothing anymore to appreciate, because everything goes down, everything decays, everything gets destroyed. No, promises are getting broken, contracts are getting broken, corruption is all over, and so on and so on. And the dark forces, they want us to live there, right? And this is why the Prophet ﷺ said, in the last time, in the end of time, to carry belief, to carry something good, is as you carry a burning coal in your hand, yeah? Because you carry the sunnah, which means the habit of the Prophet ﷺ, that everything he did, and if you follow it, you experience it, gives you joy. It gives you joy when you know what is the supreme way to eat, what is the supreme way to breathe, what is the supreme way to behave. Yeah. It fills you with joy. It is the path of joy, right? And I don't think it's a coincidence that the most influential teacher by far, compared to any other spiritual teacher, to any other teacher that works with man, with the human psyche, that there is no other more influenced, has a stronger influence than Freud. Yeah. He turned the whole society upside down, you can say. Yeah. And like with everything, there is a good side in it. There is a enlightening side, but there is also a very dark shadow. Yeah. And the dark shadow shows and reveals its reality in the absence of joy. That this is never a topic, that this is never a subject, right? Not to speak about things like humor, yeah. That also is not a subject in psychology. I have a humor, right? Or what is humor, right? Or love, all the higher aspects of humanity, of a humanness, is not really there because it is a system of pathologies. Yeah. Everything and everyone is looked at as a pathology. And that influenced our thinking so much that, be it in politics, be it in business, or be it in any aspect of our life, all turns into a problem that needs to be solved. Yeah. And life is not a problem. You are not a problem. Yeah. You don't need to be solved. You just need to see, right? And once you see, you will act on what you see. You will understand on what you see, because you need to see, but we say you need to see with the eye of the heart, right? And that art, because it's an art, is not really taught in our societies or in our schools. Yeah. So we hope in a coming time. And the new time, the big difference there will be that our life will be coming back to a joy-oriented life and to a happy life. Yes. Creative lives. Thank you. So wishing you all the best and hear you soon again, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.